Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Daily Fix. I'm your usual host and presenter, Advocate Tulo Hoyani. I'm now moving full steam ahead. I'm not going to waste one more minute. Let me give you an idea of the latest news that I'm bringing. The latest news that I'm bringing is in my last. Let me begin by going to my last, edition of the Daily Fix. In my last video, I said, "Stop this trial." And I really mean it. Stop it. Stop it. Let me give you reasons why I say you must stop it. You know, justice must not only be done, but justice must be seen to be done. What do we mean by that? We mean that we must not have trials for the sake of having trials. You know, if ordinary people are going to believe in the justice system, nobody must be left in doubt that here is justice in motion. This is what justice is all about. If there are doubts about whether this is justice or not justice, then the whole thing becomes a charade, a charade. So this is why we have this adage that, justice must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. And who must see it? It is not the courts, it is not the judges, it is not the police, it is not the defense lawyers. The public must see justice done and be satisfied that Senzo Meyiwa passed away in October 2014. The people that killed Senzo, and the right people, I'm talking about the right people, have been apprehended and sent to prison. That is the least that we can do for Senzo. Now, if we proceed with docket 375, if we rather, I'm sorry about that, if we just say to ourselves, docket 75 does not exist, we just wish it away, This leaves the question mark. Is justice being seen to be done? If justice is being done, why do we have these question marks about theories? We cannot have theories in one investigation. Why should we have theories? We want one definite theory. This is the only thing that will satisfy the Meyiwa family. A short while ago, I was talking to Sfiso Meyiwa, and he said to me, "Advocate, keep on going. I am hopeful and optimistic that something will come out of this." And I said, "Sfiso, I'm an ordinary man, but I will do my ultimate. I'll do the ultimate to ensure that Senzo gets justice." So let's get back to what I was saying. I was saying justice must be seen to be done. We have two theories. One must die. One of these theories must die. We cannot have them running parallel to each other. We cannot have two theories, two diametrically opposed theories running parallel to each other. And we are told by none other than Gininda that a decision was made to go with one theory and not the other, and not question, the circumstances surrounding why one decision was made, to pursue the other docket. I think it is 696, and not to pursue 375. Because these are two different dockets saying two different things about how Senzo Meyiwa died. Now, if we are honest to ourselves, right, and want to pursue justice for Senzo Meyiwa, we must say who killed him. That is the starting point. And say to ourselves, we have two dockets. Which one, on which one can we rely? The veracity of which one? There are two of them juxtaposed, just like my fingers, running parallel to each other, saying two different things. Is this justice? Justice is not being. Justice might be done here. I don't even think. I don't want to glorify this process as justice. I don't think justice is not being done here. It's not being done. It's being done here. Justice is not being done here. And all I'm calling for is for justice to be done. That is all that I'm calling for. Nothing less, nothing more. Now, here we see the trial roll on. I have said to you, I will pursue, and I will pursue this with the Minister of Justice. I am in the process of drafting a letter to the Minister of Justice, Thembisi Melane, in my own personal capacity, in my own ordinary way, but in a very emphatic manner. And tomorrow, I will be reading to you the contents of that letter, even before the letter gets dispatched to Thembisi Melane. I don't owe anybody, any sort of protocol. I know I owe ministers protocol, right? But this is a public debate, and I want to keep it public. And nobody's going to keep me. Is going to stop me keeping it public. We have the Constitution of South Africa, one of the best constitutions in South Africa, and one of the cardinal, components of that section is that we have freedom of speech. I have freedom of speech, and I will exercise that freedom of speech. I will engage the minister, and having engaged the minister, I'll wait for a reply. But all that I'm doing is not dependent on that reply. I may or may not get that reply. I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, I didn't get that reply from the minister. I don't believe in giving reports in terms of which I fail. I give reports in anything that I do in my work. I don't tell my bosses that I failed to do 1, 2, 3. That is no report at all. I'll give you progress so that if the minister does not favor me with a reply, I have got other avenues to pursue to take the matter to finality. Because this is not just another YouTube channel. This is not just another talk shop. Viewers, let me assure you, this is not just another talk show. Here we are action-oriented. We are action-oriented. We don't just want to make money out of sense of Meyiwa. This is not about making money. It is about getting sense of justice. So as an advocate, the whole world, South Africa, expects me to do something about it. I'm not going to be moaning about these things all day here and doing nothing about them. I'm going to identify possible solutions and pursue those solutions. That is the first step that I'm going to take. I'm told our old friend Tifo is appearing in court tomorrow on a number of charges. Malicious damage to property and all the rest of it. But Tifo is changing many charges. And I'm told that Tifo's mental, state in jail. He's in Sun City, what we colloquially call Sun City. It's not very promising. He's reported to be incoherent and all that, and but his mental faculties are not just what they're supposed to be. But whether Tifo is in a position to talk to me coherently or incoherently, I have 375. I have 375. I have Tifo's record in court saying, there's a record, Tifo is on record as saying, there is docket 375. You see, nobody ever said docket 375 does not exist, interestingly. If this was a fabrication, it is a matter of record, court record, that 375 does exist. Docket 375 does exist. And if docket 375 does exists, we must pursue docket 375 and juxtapose it or put it along 696 and then make a decision. But in the interim, or while we are thinking about the two dockets and what decision we must make about them, in the interim, what we must do is to bring a halt to these proceedings, for God's sake, pending the finalization of that issue. I'm not saying that the proceedings in court must be stayed forever. No. That would be a nonsensical suggestion coming from a lawyer. I am saying they must be halted temporarily until we establish what is happening between docket 375 and this other docket 696. These theories, we cannot have these theories running hand in hand. Sifiso, I will always be with you, my brother. I will do everything to get to the bottom of this. But fellow South Africans, I'm not out to make money. If I wanted to make money, when I was a younger man, I wanted to make money. I wanted to be an advocate, and I became an advocate. It was never my ambition to make money out of YouTube channels, right? Whether money comes out of this or does not come out of it, the world must know. I will pursue this. My cause is a cause for justice. At my age, what money do I want? I don't want you to lose how much money I have. But no, I don't need money. My children are grown up. I'm left with my dear wife, and she is in her late 50s there, and we are living a comfortable life. That's all that I ever wanted in my life. To see your children grow up, make it through universities, and so on. And here you are. But this is a cause for justice, and I will pursue it. So in the next video, if Tifo does not come to me in the next, 10, 20, 30 minutes to give me some other information, let me say, look forward to tomorrow's edition of the Daily Fix. The first edition in the morning. I will be giving you the contact, or I'll giving the contents rather, or I'll be reading out the draft letter that I intend to send to the Minister of Justice so that this thing can be solved. Tembisi Milani must know about this. Ultimately, this letter, I think, must be copied to the... Yes, I think it would be the right thing to do. This letter must also be copied to the president. Let's see how they respond. But I'm not banking on their positive responses. I'm banking on the justice system to help Senzo. If they don't, they are people like you and me. If they don't, I won't blame them. If they do, the doors will open and we can take this matter further. Thank you for watching. I'm pleased by the subscriptions that I'm seeing. I'm also pleased by the views that I'm seeing. Let us turn viewers into subscribers. Viewers must be subscribers. From today, let us call all viewers subscribers. Click on that subscribe button. All it takes is a click, one little click, and there you have it. Doesn't take anything more than that. Subscribe to this channel and have a nice day. Thank you.